Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome. As you can see, I'm traveling again this week. I'm out and about. That's why the background is different. But hey, I'm here. I'm at a hotel, so my last night here. I'm actually going back home in the morning. But how y'all doing? Welcome. Keep Shannon in your prayers. She's still feeling under the weather. She went to the doctor and everything, and said she had some kind of sinus infection and an ear infection, so she won't be in the live tonight. So, I'll be here by myself. So, when it happened when I'm by myself, ain't no telling what's gonna happen. But yeah, so I'm here by myself, which is all good. I'm not here by myself, I'm here with family, so it's all good. I'm gonna try to go back and forth between the screens of YouTube, but if not, I'll shut the YouTube down. Hotel Wi-Fi, you never know. But we did it last week and we rocked, and it was actually pretty cool. So hey, how you doing, Jasmine Henry? How you doing? Let me make sure my mic on. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's on. I be here there talking. Faith, how you doing, Lyricist? Arnay, how you doing? Stephanie Burke, welcome. Cara Seed, how you doing? Debbie Nord, welcome. Doreen, how you doing? David, I remember you all the way in Australia. Kaya, how you doing? Let me see. I think I got everybody. As y'all come in, just hit the like button. Thank you for that, Kaya. Yeah, she's still feeling under the weather. She called me right before the live, so she wasn't good. I didn't think she was, because she like I said, she's feeling just sick. So just keep her in prayer. I'll be back home tomorrow, so I'll check on her and everything. With my daughter at home taking care of her, so she trust me, she can't do nothing, because she's trying to get out there and exercise and do all this stuff. And daughter like, nah, go sit down. Like, you gotta sit down somewhere. But how y'all doing, man? I was contemplating again doing this live like I did last week. I think next week I'm gonna have to do an upload. I haven't did a premiere in a while. I'm gonna be traveling next week as well, so I might do probably gonna do an upload next week, do a premiere. I'm gonna record it this weekend, probably be 30-40 minutes or whatever. Because if you notice, I don't miss too many Wednesdays. Usually I'm live every Wednesday, unless I don't know, I gotta be sick or something. I know I missed a live last year. I think I missed a couple of them. I was sick, but usually I don't miss them, so I be going pretty strong. So yeah, we'll see. Jasmine say, do you like Austin? I mean, it's okay. I didn't see a lot, I didn't, because of class, and I was studying a little bit or whatever. But I mean, it was okay from what I seen, the food and stuff. I did go to one mall. I forgot the name of it, but I did go to a mall, and I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of threw me off because on the outside it looked like it was an old mall, so like what we have in Katy. But when I walked in, it actually was a 2-story mall. I guess they had the mall up top, but then it was in the ground, and I didn't know that. But it was a very nice mall. I think it's called Brown Mall or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for that, Arnay. So she praying for Shannon. Like I say, I hit the like button. We go get through this, and we'll keep it moving. So let me do this over here first. So if you're trying to get in touch with Shannon, you want to reach her, not right now, because I know she's down this week. I don't think she's doing her live this Saturday. We talked about it earlier, so she probably won't be going live or anything unless she do some kind of recording or something. Which I know she got some recordings, but she probably won't be going live. So if you want to follow on TikTok, Instagram, order one of her shirts, order some anointing oil or anything like that, you can go on narcfreeliving.com. You can follow on TikTok and all that. Same thing with me. If you want to, order any shirts, I got the hoodies and all the stuff. I got to change something on the hoodie, but you can still order them, but I got to get some sizes. I went in there and looked. It wouldn't allow me to do it, but I'm going to check on that further. But I do have the shirts, Knuck of You Buck shirts. I have, different shirts. So go to the website, faithbasedworkplace.com. You can check that out. And then follow me on TikTok. I go live on TikTok sometimes, or sometimes I jump on other people's lives. It just depends. Matter of fact, let me put this chat on here because this will make it a little bit easier. so I can see stuff, because that why I ain't got to toggle back and forth, because I'm not at home. I don't have my extra screen where I can see it. So, hey, how you doing, Sherry? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'll be able to see it when it start popping up now. Because, yeah, okay. All right. I can see it now. Good evening. How you doing? But yeah, follow me, over there. Tony Capers, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Still got sound effects. They're on the phone, so we can keep rocking with that. Yeah. Jammer say Austin is known for live concerts. Okay, for sure. If you're dealing with domestic violence, this is the phone number 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-799-SAFE. And I do want to talk about this next one. We always talking about, I put the number back on there earlier, National Suicide Prevention. How you doing, MB Joes? 1-800-273-TALK. That's 8255. Or you can text 988. I do want to mention something right quick. Hey, how you doing, India J? Welcome. It's always good to see people in and coming around. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for being here. It's Wednesday. So I had many names because they lurk, but I'm here. Hey, family. Okay. We don't. Hey, you ain't got to tell us. I know how it be. People be following you and stuff and lurking and all this other stuff and spying on you. And hey, change the name if you got to. It's all good. I do want to talk about something since I'm mentioning the suicide. I don't know if y'all heard. I just seen this earlier, but I pulled it up. I don't already know this guy. This is DJ Twitch. He used to be on Ellen DeGeneres show. He's always DJing and dancing and everything. And then they showed a video of the guy dancing like 24 hours ago. He actually took his life. So suicide is crazy because he was dancing with his wife. And I think in the video, if you watched the video, it was on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, but you seen his I think his daughter or somebody ran up and, just dancing, having a good time. I said this before a while back. Man, check on your friends and the family, the ones that you do talk to, because you never know. That smile, a lot of people like to hide things behind the smile. They think as long as they smile and people won't think nothing is wrong. As long as they dancing like DJ, I forgot his name that quick, but as long as you dancing and stuff like that, they think that people, think they happy. But when you look inside, this man basically unalived himself. They saying there was a self-inflicted gunshot wound, and like I said, 24 hours before that, they showed him dancing, having fun, dancing with his wife, dancing with his child, and then something happened to where this man took his life less than 24 hours later. So don't think that just because you see somebody smiling all the time, or you think they're always happy or dancing, don't think for a second that they have everything figured out, because we can see time and time again. And I'll go a step further. Don't think just because you get money, don't think that's gonna end all your problems, because money only brings on more problems. We've seen it too many times. These people have money and they unalive themselves, or they'll do things and stuff like that. Hey, how you doing, Violet Frankson? So just keep that in mind, just something to put it in your mental. You know what I'm saying? You have these, like I say, these celebrities or just regular people. You see them, think they got it all figured out. You look at their family, you see the pictures. That's why I tell y'all so often, don't believe everything that you see on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, or Facebook, or any one of these other social media, YouTube or LinkedIn, because sometimes these people are battling their own demons, but they go portray that they having a good time, like a jolly good time. And then something like this, I'll put the picture up there one more time. Something like this takes place. And like I say, DJ Twitch, that's his name. And then, you turn around and the person unallows themselves, and they just was dancing and doing all this stuff and spreading joy and love. And from, I don't know the guy personally, but I know that's what I seen every time I seen him. So just check on your family, check on your friends, the ones that you associate with. I know that we come out of narcissist abuse and we kind of make our circle smaller, and I get that. But like I said, if you still dealing or communicating with certain people, man, just send them a quick text, reach out to them. You never know. You might see them smiling on FaceTime and you thinking everything good. And then, something like this. I ain't trying to speak word curses over nobody. I'm just, it's real. These things happen where these people are unaliving themselves. And, now he leaves behind a wife, I know for sure, because he's married to that lady. I can't remember her name. And then I think he had 1 or 2 children, you know what I'm saying? So now they left to pick up the pieces and trying to figure out what just happened. We just was dancing and probably having fun last night, and all of a sudden this man wakes up the next morning and unalive himself. And that's not what this message is about, but I just wanted to spread a little light on that check on your friends, check on your family members, because you never know. Don't let the smile fool you that people got it, figured out, and they, so just yeah. So it's sad to hear that. I'm praying for the family and everything, and because they probably, like I said, they're trying to pick up the pieces, trying to figure out what just happened. We having fun, dancing. I don't know. And I ain't got much more to think about that. It's just, I just wanted to bring next. I know we always talk about, suicide prevention, and, put that number back up there. Hold on, let me put that number back up there. Matter of fact, because I always talk about national suicide prevention. So when I see that, I was like, wow, that, it kind of hit home, because, I'm like, let me go ahead and put the guy picture up there. And like I said, I ain't know if y'all heard about it or not, but I'm not trying to do no breaking news or anything on that. I'm just trying to bring awareness to national suicide prevention, because depression, anxiety, and all those things, they weigh heavy on the heart. And then people do things like unalive themselves in situations that we'll never know why, because they're not here. So you can't, even they leave a suicide letter, it's only gonna say so much. You really can't comprehend and understand why did they do that. So I can only imagine what his wife and going through, and we have to try to explain that to the child at some point. But I think the child was so small, so can't do it now. You got to do that, later on. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. But yeah. Okay. Last announcement. I think this is the last announcement. If you want to join the channel, you probably seen a video when you logged in. I drop videos over there, drop special messages over there on faith-based workplace members only. You can check that out. You can join for a low fee, a small fee, I should say. It's a low fee, a small fee, and but you can join, and you can, what I'm saying, join. You can see pictures. You'll see pictures of me and Shannon, or wherever I'm out, traveling and stuff. I got more pictures to start taking and stuff for the traveling I'm doing now. So you'll be seeing pictures. Ain't no telling what side I'm gonna be at. Might be in your neck of the woods. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, it's sad but unfortunate, what happened with DJ Twitch. But like I say, just pray for his family. Ain't nothing else we can do. I mean, But again, thank y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. If you're in here, if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. Let me show. Yeah, I gotta click. I'm on moderator, so I gotta go back and look and see. So you put something in there that you don't see it right off. That's because some things got to be approved depending on what it is through YouTube. So I just clicked a couple. But so yeah, just yeah, join the channel, and we'll go on from there. So this video right here, that's my video. That's my noise, I guess, for the night. Is the games the devil plays with people using narcissists. I don't think it's gonna be a long. Well, let me not even say that, because I don't know what's gonna happen. I know last week we had a phenomenal show. I thought we had a young woman, Bridget, had came on, and I had thought about not doing that live last week when I was in Austin, and then she came on, and Shannon and her wasn't able to do the call yet because she had got called into work on Friday. But then Shannon's sick now, so at some point they're gonna do the call. Somebody sponsored to get her a call with Shannon, and then we all prayed for her and everything. And I think that really did something. So, we want to keep people, what I'm saying? We want to keep people in prayer. People that we see come through and things like that, we want to keep them in prayer. Like I said, we never know what people are going through. And somebody come through and share part of their testimony, because you got to think about it. It's hard to share something that's happened to you, especially when it's dealing with domestic violence or narcissistic abuse or any kind of abuse, and just do it to a bunch of people that you really don't know. I know you can say, well, it's just on the computer, they don't see, but still, it still takes a lot for people to do that. So for any one of y'all that have shared any part of your story and continue to share, hey, I'm appreciative of it. And the reason why I'm appreciative of it is because other people can see that and other people learn from it. Hey, how you doing, Mimi Marcel? Welcome. God bless you. Other people can learn from it, and then, what I'm saying, can move forward that way, So yeah. Let me keep this down. Okay. All right. I clicked on the wrong one, actually. All right. I think I welcome everybody. Hey, if I miss, I told you I'm rocking solo tonight. So if I miss somebody, usually I see them. Y'all see somebody new come in, just welcome them in. And I try to remember to say, hit the like button, if you're in here. That's how you hit the like button. That's how we get everything That's how we get everything, on YouTube, and people get to see the video and things like that. So that's how that works. Yes. All right. Let's get to rocking with this one. Let me get back over here. So let's get into it. Again, the games the devil plays with people using narcissists. Let me take this thing off at the bottom. All right, we got that off. Ready to go now. Check one more time, make sure. Okay, nothing over there. All right. I'm about to give me like a little computer extender. I'm gonna check on Amazon or something where I can get another screen and I can just carry it with me, and then that way I can have a screen like I have at home. I'm like, look and see what that costs. I don't think it's expensive though, but I can get one. Okay, so hey, how you doing, Lali? Welcome. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button as y'all come in. All right, so relationship games. Well, let me go back. Again, the games the devil plays with people using narcissists. So we talking about games, we're talking about the devil, and we also talking about narcissists. So, hey, how you doing, Carmen? Say good evening. Looking forward to this teaching tonight. These narcissists just don't quit. Yeah, we got to keep exposing them, Carmen. That's why I'm at now. I got to keep exposing them and then keep healing, working on ourselves. But thank you for being here. God bless you. Thank you. Please hit the like button, and we go move along on this one. So relationship games, the things people in the hope of gain, and I just took this just from Google. I didn't think of this myself. Probably could have, but I didn't. So relationship games, the things people in the hope of gaining a leverage or staying in their advantages position in a relationship. So basically they want to have an advantage over you. They want to play games in a relationship. I don't know if y'all remember that movie with Vivica Fox and Morris Chestnut. It was called Two Can Play This Game. Like, she was taught and believed that somehow, some way she can play these games to manipulate. That's pretty good, because I ain't seen that movie in a while, but she was trying to manipulate Morris Chestnut, which was her boyfriend, into doing things that she wanted. How many of y'all seen that movie, Two Can Play That Game? It came out, it had to be in either the early 2000s or the late 90s, one of the two, somewhere around there. But that movie, when you think about it, I ain't saying she was playing the role of a narcissist, but she was playing relationship games for sure. I'm gonna go watch that movie again. I ain't seen it in a long time, but she was playing relationship games, trying to trick him and do things. And then, like if he called her, she was like, well, the rule is, you're not supposed to answer him on the first call. It's full of games, you know what I'm saying? But people play games like that, even though, that was on TV. People play games like that all the time. MB say with Connie. Was that her name, Connie? I think that was her name on the movie, Connie, if I'm not mistaken. So you got to understand, when people want to play games with you, you got to learn to just let them people go. Because if you got to play games, you ain't going to answer the phone on the first 3 rings and not going to answer the phone on the first try. And man, nobody got time for all them little silly games. I don't know about you, but I just don't. Hey, how you doing, Vanessa Evers? Welcome. Oh, Jabba say she saw it. David said I haven't seen. David, you got to check that one out. It's an old movie. I said, I think it came, somebody can Google it. I think it came out, had to be in the early 2000s, late 90s. But I mean, that movie, like I said, it ain't full-blown narcissist, but it is what I'm talking about. It's mind games. It's relationship games. It's trying to trick your partner into doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? And then Morris Chestnut went back and tell the whole movie, you ain't seen it, but Morris Chestnut went back, when asked his friend what he should do. And, he was telling her, oh, man, she playing games. Well, you need to do this, this, and this. So now both parties in the relationship are playing games with each other. Nobody being authentic. Nobody being honest. They just both playing mind games. At the end of the day, I don't know about you, but I ain't trying to be involved in a relationship. No, I'm not just talking about a spouse. I'm just talking about any type of relationship where people want to play mind games. That's in the workplace. That's at home. In the workplace, you can have a supervisor playing mind games. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I had a teacher when I was working on my bachelor's degree. I remember, now listen to this. We go play a little game. We playing a game. It ain't a mind game. We go play a game right quick. So if I'm the professor, everybody can participate. We go. It's an impromptu game. So if I'm the professor and I tell you to write me 10 pages, on whatever topic, the topic is whatever it is, but I tell you to listen to them. I tell you to write 10 pages. That's including your reference page and your title page. So quickly, if we thinking, that means I need a title page, that's 1 page. I need a reference page, and I probably need 8 pages to get my 10 pages, right? So how many pages would you turn in to me as the professor. It ain't a quick trick question, but again, if I'm the professor and I ask you to write me a 10-page essay, one page has to be the title page, one page has to be your reference page. How many pages are you going to turn into me? Let's see. I know y'all very, very intelligent people. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just going to tell you what happened to me. I'll wait for the answer to pop up right quick. Let's see. I'll wait. I'll give it a few seconds. It's just weird that people do these things. But like I said, to me, that was a game the professor was playing with me or with us. I don't know how they did with everybody else, but I know they did. Okay, David said 12. Okay, got one answer. We got 12. Anybody else want to guess? If I tell you I need a 10-page paper or essay paper, and one page is going to be your reference page, obviously, and one page is going to be your title page, and I need 10 pages, how many pages are you going to turn in? Jasmine said 8 pages of work to research. That's a very solid answer right there, Jasmine. I'll wait for like 2 more answers to come in. Ain't nobody wrong. You can say 7, 10, 12. You're not wrong. I just go tell you what happened. Wait for one more so we can get at least 3. You know, you like to do things in groups of 3 or 4 at least. But Jasmine, I'm leaning towards your answer. The 8 pages worth of research is good. Lolly say 14. Lolly, you're an overachiever. But I get why some people do that. 12 and 14 sound good. So when I read it, before I wrote the paper, it said what I just said. It said 1 title page, 1 reference page, but your entire paper has to be 10 pages. That's with the reference page and the title page included. So to me, I'm with Jasmine on this one. You telling me that you want 8 pages of research, you want a title page, which is 9, and you want a reference page, which is 10. I turned in exactly what she asked for. The lady told me, she said, well, I didn't want 10. I think she said she wanted 14. My point is, if you wanted 14, you should have said, well, I want 14 pages and then a title page and a reference page, which would actually be 16 pages. I hope I'm making sense right there, because I'm like, this lady got I forgot, she had a PhD. So I just go to show you, everybody with a degree, not very smart either. But my point is, if you wanted a certain number, how you doing, Joshua? If you wanted a certain number, Irene, how you doing? I just think she said the devil loves confusion to destroy, always using guilt and shame. Amen to that. Hey, how you doing, Tony? My point is, if you want a certain amount of pages, you should tell me that exact number. Don't tell me you want 10 with the title page and the reference page included, and it's supposed to be 10 overall, but then you expect 14. And she gigged me on that and gave me like I still had a 90-something grade, but she gigged me but I sent her an email, and I emailed my advisor and sent him a screenshot of what she asked for. And my advisor went back and said, well, you gave her what she asked for, which were the 10 pages. And I think I actually went over. I think I went over 1 page, so I think I actually turned in like 11 pages, what I think I ended up turning in. But she really wanted 14. I'm like, how you go? You know what I'm saying? No, I actually went to college. It was online, Jasmine. It was online for a school that I was doing, Columbia Southern University, out of Orange Beach, Alabama. And that's how I got that bachelor's degree. And yeah, I was like, ain't no way. But hey, you live and you learn. But it's all about these games. Same thing I'm talking about these games. I don't get it, but like I said, that's what she asked for. So I gave her what she asked for. But let's move along. So, and I know y'all know what narcissist is, but I like to bring it back to the basics, because sometimes people are just coming into narcissist or realizing what narcissist is. So we all need to be on the same page. Hey, how you doing, Shaya? She said, but when you ask for clarity or specifics, they get angry about it. You know what? Let me pop that up there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See that right there? That message, that comment right there? That's exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what happened. I asked for clarity, and she, like, once she gave me the grade, I'm like, well, and she actually got me. You can tell in the email that she's a little upset that I'm questioning her on, you asked for 10. I think I had actually gave her 11, but then you say you want 14, but you didn't put that in. But anyway, but yeah, you're right about that. Welcome. Thank you for being here. God bless you. But it's yeah. I'm like, I guess. Do you? What Lolly say? Lolly say the online instructors be playing games and having attitudes. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. full of attitudes, playing games, getting paid good money. Man, go out there and teach somebody something and stop worrying about playing these little mind games with people. I got time to play with you. But let's get back to narcissists. So narcissists, personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself. I know we know this, but it's for the newcomers and people that's trying to understand it. Needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others. So we all know, I just want to have a baseline that narcissists lack empathy for others. That's why they can end the relationship and be in a relationship before your relationship even ended. They can cheat on you, get a divorce from you, and then marry a new person in 3 months. Or the month after y'all get a divorce, as soon as it's finalized, they go ahead and do it. I'm just saying, let's just be honest about this. So what is empathy? And I know we all know this too, but I want to make sure we're all on the same page. I like that sound. So empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. See, now if I just told you that a narcissist, let's put this back up here, teachable moment. I like teaching. I like learning myself too. So I just told you narcissists, they lack empathy for others. And then we figure out what empathy really is, and we didn't know. It says the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Automatically, I assume that narcissists love to play games. And I don't care if they covert, overt, malignant, it doesn't matter. I don't care if they self-aware, it doesn't matter. All those titles and then more we can name, it doesn't matter. It still says, and you can go look at the book side, the scientific side, however you want to look at it, it still says that narcissists lack empathy, which is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. So it don't matter how much love you show to them. I just said this before, and I keep saying I'm gonna beat it like a drum. It doesn't matter how much love you show to them, how many trips you take with them, if you cook for them, if you buy them gifts, you buy them purses, you buy them a car, you buy them a brand new house furnished. None of that matters. It don't matter how much love, how much sex, how much whatever you do, it does not matter. Because what you're looking for in return, let me say this way. If you're looking in return for the same thing that you did for them, you're not going to get that in return. Now, what you might get, I will say this, what you might get a thing where they basically copy what you did. So if they see you always buying them gifts, they just go buy gifts because you did it. Am I making sense? So it's still mind games. It's still a relationship game. So if you go do a certain thing, like maybe buy them a car in 2022, guess what? By the time 2023, 2024 come around, they probably gonna try to buy you a vehicle because they're just copying off what you did. It's still related. It's not empathy. It's just copying what you're doing. Hope that's making sense. So moving along. So the games the devil plays are an ongoing battle that we must take seriously. See, when we talk about the devil, I know you think about on TV, they'll show them red or burgundy looking with some horns and this, that, and the third. I understand that. But when you think about narcissists, and you think about how we all been in narcissistic relationships, and you think about all the people that have been through narcissistic relationships, you think about all the people that are currently in narcissistic abusive relationships. Hey, how you doing, Tiffany Walls? Then I think you begin to understand. Let's rewind. See, going back, if you think about the narcissists, you think about them lacking empathy, then you think about the demonic soul ties they do and the demonic activities they do. I think you begin to understand. If you don't understand, you begin to understand that something is off with them. So if you're in a relationship, whether it's on the workplace or at the workplace, I should say, or a mama-daughter relationship or a father-son relationship, that doesn't matter as much as the same familiar spirit you're dealing with. Am I making sense? So what I'm saying is, if I dealt with a narcissist, if I was married to one, and you dealt with one on your job, and one of y'all had a narcissistic mother, the other one had a narcissistic brother, all those are all different people. You see what I'm saying? But they all had the same familiar spirit. They all was evil or did evil things to us in some way, shape, or form. Is that making sense? I hope I'm making sense. If I'm making sense, just say in the chat, hey, you making sense. If I'm not, I can go back and try to explain that a little bit further. Yeah, drink some water. I've been staying very hydrated, drinking water. So you have to understand that these people, whether they lurking and not liking, Shannon talks about this a lot, whether they lurking and not liking, whether they come around, you know what I'm saying, when you, that's something else. Oh, Lyris, okay, Lyris say you making sense. Thank you for that, Lyris. Thank you for that, fam. How you doing, Life with T? Hold on, let me see what she put on there. Hold on, let me scroll. Let me go back in this chat. Let's see. You said, I've had so many narcissistic encounters lately. It's a challenge when it comes to professional settings, such as places you go to obtain assistance to maintain your health. Yeah, I heard they have a lot of doctors. Matter of fact, my daughter just wrote a awesome piece on racism in a medical field. I don't think that was a title, but that's what it was talking about. I know racism and narcissism is different, but they're the same, and I can explain that. So if you're dealing with people in the medical field, and you know this person has to be narcissist or happen to be narcissist, and it's a doctor or a nurse, and if you my color, that's what my daughter wrote about racism in the medical field, how black people get treated differently. And I'm not trying to make a big discussion about that right now, but I'm just trying to get you to understand that sometimes these people, you know what I'm saying, in the medical field treat certain people from a certain minority differently. And then if they happen to have narcissistic traits, you're getting treated unjustly and getting treated differently just because this person doesn't like you, not because of the color of your skin. They don't like you because they just narcissists and they lack empathy. Goes back to what I just said. They lack empathy for other people, but they're in a position where they're supposed to show empathy to people that are dealing with health issues, that are dealing with, you see what I'm saying? So make that make sense. Why would you as a narcissist get a job as a doctor or a CNA or LPN or, you know, any one of those things? Don't turn around and mistreat people because you lack empathy. Shouldn't you have a job where you just work by yourself? I mean, I'm just I'm not trying to be funny, but to me, you should have a job where you just work by yourself and you don't need to work with nobody. I mean, you don't. You shouldn't, but they do. And they narcissists. Some of them racist, but that's for a whole nother thing. Tony said you can't even wrap your mind around that kind of evil. Nah, you can't. I think about it and then, you know, I'm gonna Tony give me a headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is too much. Too much. So it just boggles my mind is what I want to say when it comes to dealing with. How you doing, Pepsi girl? Please hit the like button as y'all come in. Thank y'all for hitting the likes and being here with me. Shannon not here tonight as the moderator. She's feeling a little bit under the weather, so just keep her in prayer. You can pray for her through the live or after the live. We appreciate it. Thank y'all. So yeah. I don't know. I like that beat. I'm trying to figure out what. Okay, that's where I was. So back to, let me read this again. So the games the devil plays are ongoing battle that we must take seriously. So when we come across these people, whether they're in the medical field, whether they're in our workplace, whether it's in a relationship or a family member, we have to take these, what we call it, gut feelings, intuitions. When you see them playing games with you and you know you're not a child, I mean, you're not 5, so they start playing these games with you, you have to understand that these people are doing these things intentional. And they're doing it intentional with a purpose. Now, I don't know what that purpose is, and you probably can figure it out quicker than I can because you know them, but you got to understand that they playing games with you. They trying to manipulate you. They trying to, you know, when they get into the smear campaign and doing all this, it's too much. It's too much. Too much. Breaking news. Too much. So you have to understand what's going on around you when you're dealing with these people. So let's define evil right quick. Evil, quickly, profoundly immoral and wicked. So I don't know about you, but when you think about everything I just said, we talk about the narcissist, we broke that down. We talk about empathy. We talk about the games the devil play, and we break down evil. I think all that fits, you know, the empathy and the games, and then the evil, all that fits what we're talking about when it comes to narcissists playing mind games, being tricked by the devil themselves and selling for it, Now, I'm not showing compassion for them like that, but I'm saying most people know right from wrong, but they choose to do wrong anyway. I mean, I'm just saying, I ain't the smartest person in the world, but when you think about it, if you know right from wrong and you still do wrong every chance you get, something ain't adding up. The math is not math. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Let me scroll down on this side. Let's see. Lolly said, is that a mirror and copy of the nurses that have empathy to try and manufacture the appropriate emotional responses? It's fake. And now breaking it down, like you're right. It's fake. It's fake. It means nothing. It's like I just said, they copy us in relationships. They copy us on a job because it's one thing to try to learn from somebody because you're really trying to learn a job, trying to get a promotion. But it's another thing to just copy everything I do and then everything I say or whatever at the job. And when somebody asks you something, you basically say what I said, or you try to take credit for something. You know what I'm saying? I had a dude just did this a while back at work, and I told him about this idea I had, and this goofball could go tell the VP that he asked him about it like it was his idea. What he failed to realize is, fool, I already wrote the thing up and gave it to him before, but you trying to take credit for something that. So I laughed and I said, well, go ahead and write it up then since you know what you're doing. But people will try to take credit and discredit you and don't even know how to do what you do. I know I said that kind of confusingly, but people will try to take credit for something that you did and cannot do what you do. I hope that makes sense. It's the truth. They can't do the Excel spreadsheet like you. They can't, do the inventory like you, depending on your job. They can't rap like you. Lyricists, they can't rap like you. They can't sing like you. But yet and still, they try to let everybody else know what they can do. And then when you listen to them or you see them do their job, you're like, you call me over here for this? But people want to take credit. Everybody want to take credit. And narcissists are good at taking credit for you. Ask me how I know. They do it on the job all the time. If you're not writing your stuff down, just like we always telling you how to document, like writing your stuff down. See what I got smart about it. When I got to send an email and it's something that I created, or I include like 3-4 people on there. Why do I do that? Because you can't turn around and say, if I just send it to that one person, they can't turn around and say, oh, well, I came up with this idea. Everybody gonna look at them like, well, Solomon sent that email out. You know what I'm saying? So if you had a job where you do emails, always include not just your boss, but include somebody else. You know what I'm saying? If you're on a team, include 3, 4, 5 people on the doggone team. That's what I do. I'm like, nah, I got a whole MBA, and even without the MBA, it has nothing to do with it. God gave me enough smarts to know that, nah, you trying to take credit, and it's gonna be my word against yours. Now, I can always go get the email. Don't get me wrong, I can get the email and do that. But now, if I include 3 or 4 people on there, CC them on there, they ain't gonna be so quick to say, oh, well, that's everybody else seen that I sent that email out. I'm just saying. So pay attention to these people, you know what I'm saying, around you, because they do some silly stuff. Violet say they can't raise their level of Christ. That's right, Violet. Violet in here dropping bombs too. Thank you for that. Thank y'all for sharing that. But yeah, so pay attention to what you're doing around people and see, cover yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cover yourself. Cover yourself is a way, emails and things like that, or telling somebody your idea and then, whatever. Or maybe you don't want to tell nobody, depending on who it is you're telling. Yeah. So again, evil, rewind. Hit my button. So evil, profoundly immoral and wicked. So moving forward, what we got to do, we must recognize the people playing games with us and discard them. See, a lot of times, and somebody, I think it was Arnay said something about the red flags, not recognizing the red flag. See, a lot of times we're in these situations, we see the red flags. We see it. It's like right there, we see the red flag. We recognize what it is. We recognize that this is an issue. Now, what we don't do, we don't recognize this might be an issue moving forward. We thinking we call this person out on it, or we have a conversation with them, and we thinking that's going to fix the problem. Because in most situations, whether it's a job or a relationship, when you talk to the person, you get an understanding, usually that will fix the problem. But in some instances, you talk to a narcissist or an evil person or somebody playing mind games, you go talk to them, it doesn't fix the problem. it just makes the problem worse. So therefore, that's a red flag. So one time, okay, cool. Okay. We have a conversation 2 times. Okay. Still trying to learn. You start getting the 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 times. They're not a child, like I just said. So what are you doing? Especially if you're in a relationship that's supposed to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife or even your mama or your dad. I mean, what are we doing? It's mind games. And they know what they're doing. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes people don't know what they're doing. They don't get it. But for the most part, most of these people know what they're doing. They playing mind games, and we got to try to sit there and figure out, are they playing with us or is this real? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's one of them things, you know what I'm saying? I don't like mind games with nobody. I don't care who they is. I mean, it just doesn't matter. I don't like mind games with nobody, because at the end of the day, if we got to sit there and play mind games with you, I mean, come on, man. It's come on. I'm gonna jump back in the chat right after this. We ain't got a lot to go. I'll jump back right in the chat. So, no contact. I want you to get this. No contact with evil people. It's not a sin. It's not a sin. But let's read on, because I ain't finished the sentence. I'm gonna read it again. No contact with evil people is not a sin. Some people think, oh, well, you go no contact with your family or your mama, or I got children with the ex. So how am I gonna no contact with? I get it. It's harder to go no contact with them because of the children. But even in that case, they got ways you can do things. They got places you can do drop off and pick up and all this other stuff. If you got to go that far, if they that abusive, you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself. And in most cases, you don't want your children going over there anyway, but that's for another video. But like I was saying, rewind. So no contact with evil people is not a sin, but a blessing. How many of y'all agree with that? How many of y'all agree that that's not a sin? That is a blessing, being no contact with an evil stepdaddy, or no contact with an evil family, no contact with an evil ex, or no contact with just no contact. To me, it's a blessing. And the reason why I know that, because I have more peace about myself. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about myself. I have more peace being no contact with certain individuals. I feel better. I look better. My beard shining and stuff more than what it used to do. I'm just saying, because the thing about it, if I got to keep you in my life and you can't show empath towards me, if it's always an argument every time we talk, again, you're an adult. You older than me. I'm talking about in my city. You older than me. You playing mind games. So you've been playing mind games. And I just took a while to figure it out, because I didn't know what a narcissist was back then. And once I figured it out, like, well, hold on, I got to cut you off. And then the crazy thing is, when you cut, it's like what Lolly had said earlier. When you cut these people off, they got attitude. Make that make sense. So you been evil to me all this time. Whether it's through a marriage or a workplace or whatever, whether I got to quit the job because you're being evil, or I divorce you, or I just stop talking to the family, whatever the case is. Now you mad at me? I don't know about y'all, but the math ain't math. Something ain't adding up. Time out. That don't add up. So I'm gonna say this again. You've been abusive towards me, whether it was physically, financially, mentally, emotionally, whatever. But the minute I figure out what you're doing with your mind games, with your manipulation and all that stuff, the minute I figure out what you're doing and I call you out on it, you get an attitude with me. Or they get an attitude with you. They mad at you because you didn't figure it out. Man, hold on, man. Anybody ever had that happen? I know it can't just be me. Anybody ever had that happen where you got in a situation, whatever situation it was, and then you called this person out and they get mad at you? They mad at you. They play a little music and then I don't know if I can hear it, but they mad at you because you no longer want to associate with them. Lyricists say, yep. MB Joe say one parent. That don't make no sense, dude. I mean, I don't think that yeah, you're right. Shots fired. It makes no sense. But you have the audacity, or they have the audacity to sit back. Let me put this up here on this comment. Let me go down. Let me see. He said they want to win at all costs, crazy. And I was going to go a step further. That is crazy what they doing. because they mad at you because you didn't figure them out, or you didn't call them out, or you went and told a family member why you ain't rocking with them no more, so they mad at you. Now, this is the crazy part. I don't know about you, but maybe it's just me too, but I don't think it is. How you doing, Monique Money McCray? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Y'all, please hit the like button if y'all here. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for being here. In some situations, if you call somebody out for playing mind games, it don't even have to be a narcissist. It's just somebody that's playing mind games with you, and then they turn around and get upset with you. You ever notice how, now maybe it's just my family or just me and my friendships or whatever, I don't know. You ever notice how, I'm not laughing, it's not one of them kind of laugh. It's one of them laugh like, really? You ever notice how they don't come tell you directly, they got to go tell somebody else? Let me break that down. So if you have an issue at the job, they don't come directly to you and tell you, hey, they don't come to Arnay and say, Arnay, you know what, I got an issue with you. Or they don't come to Lyris and say, Lyris, you know, I got an issue with you. They don't come to you, David, and say, hey, you know what, I got an issue. No, that ain't what they do. They start what? They start dropping little nuggets and starting a smear campaign. They go, exactly, Lyris's gospel. They go talk to this person. They talk to that person. They talk to that person in the family. Flying monkeys. That's what exactly. They go talk to all these people. So now, instead of one narcissist, now you got their little minions and they little flying monkeys and enablers. Now you got to deal with all that. Well, you ain't got to deal with them. But my point is, these people love playing games. So see, they playing the game the whole time. So they not only make you mad, make you upset, they get you to that point where you want to hit them almost. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm not saying you know, you get to that point where you're ready to do something. How you doing, Naomi? But the point of what I'm trying to say is, they go turn around and start a smear campaign and you ain't did them nothing. You see what I'm saying? So through this whole relationship, whether it's at work or whatever, through the whole relationship or the whole friendship or the whole job situation, this person has manipulated you, played mind games, convinced you that other people don't like you. And if you're not, like, see, me, I had to learn this hard way. Like, somebody come tell me, like, when I first started a job, they started telling me about all these people evil. See, I'm one of the people, I got to learn from myself. Maybe you and that person just don't get along. And that happens. Maybe they don't get along with everybody. I don't know, but I'm just one of the people, I got to find out for myself. See, sometimes somebody tell me something about somebody, and then guess what? I'll go over there, I get along with them. And I'm not saying it's because, you know, the covering of me by God or anointed, that has nothing to do with it. It might just be my charisma. It might just be my smile. I don't know. Maybe they like my beard. I don't know what it is, but I'm just telling you that sometimes you can't listen to certain people when you start a new job or in a new area. They, oh yeah, don't listen to such and such, man. They evil and nobody like them. And then you get over there and you start talking to them. I don't get that same vibe from them. They never, you see what I'm saying? Exactly. Or they, hold on, what is it? See, my sister owed it tonight. Dry snitching. Dry snitching. You just, I'm talking about you at the job day one, week one. Let's do week one, and you didn't find out all you need to know at that job. It make you not want to work there. But then you start working there and you figure out it's just the person that's telling you all this stuff has an issue. Hey, how you doing, Miss P? Welcome, welcome. The person that's telling you all this stuff is probably either the narcissist, or they're the flying monkey of a narcissist, or they're the enabler of a narcissist. Take your pick. That's why they come to you to try to get you what? On team narcissist. I don't know about you, but I ain't trying to be on team narcissist. I'm good. I pass. I'm like Ludacris when he had that song. He said, I almost signed with Puff Puff, but I think I passed. Nah, I pass. I don't want to be part of your little flying monkey or your enablers. I'm good. I'm Gucci over here. I don't have to gossip and all this. I'm good. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I really am. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. She said, only Christ consciousness we need is the Holy Spirit. Like, okay, you talking about, okay. All right. What lyrics to say? Fam said, if you gossip and into drama, you can't be around me. I can't stand none of that. You can ask my wife Shannon. Whenever Shannon feeling better and she do a live or she ain't here on my live, you can ask Shannon. I'll be the last. I'm not making this up. I'm the last person in the family to find out any drama that's going on because I always been like that. That has nothing to do with narcissism. I just, man, all this stuff be going on. Stuff going on in the church, stuff going on with the family. Man, I'll be the last one to find out because I ain't got time for that. Before even narcissism, I even knew anything about narcissism. I don't have time for that. All that negativity and all this, mudslinging and family fighting. Man, look, I'm the last one to find. I don't know about y'all. I'll be the last one to find out stuff in the workplace. If nobody don't tell me nothing, I'm like Shannon Shirt says, you can go get it on narcfreeliving.com. Mind the business that pays you. I mind the business that pays me in the workplace and even in my family life. They ain't none of my business. Solomon ain't got nothing to do. Solomon ain't gonna find out. Now somebody come tell me, then yeah, I'll find out then. But I'm not in it like that. I'm not in that family dynamics or them workplace cultures. Because in the workplace, well, that's good. In the workplace and in families, they have cliques. Listen to me. They have cliques. They do. They got cliques in the workplace. Just like it's the same thing we did in high school. The jocks hung with the jocks. You had the nerds hung with the nerds. You had the people that like to dress up like the girls that dress up. They'll be over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing in the workplace. You got the jocks, you know what I'm saying? They over here. You got the doggone narcissists, they over here. They might have changed name titles, but it's the same thing. You have the flying monkeys over here. You have the enablers over here. And you have whether you want to be an empath or just a whatever, these people over here. But my point is, it don't matter which way you break this down, whether it's high school, middle school, elementary, career job, military, doctor office, it's always some cliques. It's always some evil people somewhere all up in there. Police force, fire department, we can keep going down the list. Whatever job you put out there, I guarantee we can go there and figure out they got a narcissist, or they go to click with the jocks over there. They just lifting weights all day, ain't learning nothing. And then look over there. They over there just putting on makeup all day. They ain't learning nothing either. And then look at this goofball over here. He trying to convince everybody that he's not a narcissist when look, I want the people that if you got to walk up to me and tell me, I'd had people do this before, and I think it's just dumb. If you got to walk up to me and tell me, man, bro, I'm not a liar, and I just met you, you a liar. I'm laughing because this is serious. That's a mind game. If you got to walk up to me and I just met you day one, and we ain't even really talking about nothing, you got to say, man, I'm not a liar. We were just talking about the New Orleans Saints or whatever we were talking about. Why you got to pop off and say you're not a liar or say, oh, man, I don't cheat? That ain't even part of the conversation. Wait, you ever had, maybe it's just me. You ever had somebody do that to you? Like, you don't know them, but they tell you what they don't do. Oh, I'm not a liar. I'm not a cheat, but it has nothing to do with the conversation. It's a mind game. Because what they're trying to do, they're trying to throw you out. They're trying to do some reverse, I can't even think of the word of it right now, but they're trying to do some stuff on you to try to figure out, like, okay, if I say this to them, they go think that I'm not that. No, fool, I think you exactly that. And you tell me you're not a liar, I think you're a liar. And you tell me you're not a cheater, and we're not talking about that subject, I think you're a doggone cheater. Exactly, lyricists, they telling on them. That's it. That's what I want to say, reverse psychology. They're trying to use reverse psychology on you, so they tell you the bad things that they do and say they don't do it. They trying to use reverse. I got a whole degree. You can't use reverse psychology over here on me. I'm gonna pick that up real quick. Nah. Come on, man. With the reverse psychology, that's what we doing. I took psychology in high school and in college a couple of times. So that's what we're doing now. We going with the reverse psychology. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Exactly, Miss P. You trying to throw you off? Okay, you trying to throw me off? Okay. But not realizing that I'm smart enough to know if I don't know you, I really don't know your name. We just met like an hour ago. I'm bad with names. We just met an hour ago, and I'm like, what's your name again? You telling me, man, you know what, man, that's something I don't do. I don't lie. Brother, actually, what's your name, man? What are you talking about? But again, this is how people in this world, that's how they operate. They do it in the family. They do it in the workplace. They do it in your relationship. Your spouse will do this stuff to you. How you just meet them and the first thing they come out their mouth, they don't cheat? Well, I guess you don't need to be in a relationship with them. They didn't told on themselves like y'all just said. Like, man, come on, man. So Bible verse, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wound. See, a lot of us, let me just go on to the next. I'm gonna say this again. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. I had to do it. Exactly, on their deflection. Ooh, I like that. Hold on. Let me go back to the chat. Y'all blowing the chat up right now. Hold on. Miss P just said something. She said another form of manipulation, trying to control how you see them before you get to know them. Boom. There you go. Right there. I should have a boom sound in here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. To do a low gun. I Starve Narc, thanks for being here. God bless you. Said and no, that's to the nerve the fake boldness and the gumption to try to come back. There's no sense in this. No sense whatsoever. Boo-boo the fool on them. I'm like, what are we doing? But that's why I pray for y'all, and I pray for myself and my family all the time, because I want us to be able to understand that narcissist abuse and trying to come out of narcissist abuse and trying to figure out the mind games these jokers play. So they change all the time. They're always moving, in football, we call it, they move the goalposts, or even in the workplace. You get to a certain point, they tell you go get the raise, and then they move the goalposts, and then now you can't get the raise. Same thing, in a relationship. They tell you do this, this, and this. They're going to do this, and then you do this, this, and this, and guess what? They say, well, I changed my mind. If you do this, this, and this, then I'll do. Always pushing the goalposts, always moving things on. So, yeah, it's no sense in this. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Arne. Say hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button, especially if you're enjoying this. Share it out. If you think you want to share it out on social media, and let somebody know what we're doing over here. We cuts up over here on Wednesday. We have fun. We learn. We laugh. We do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? We pray. We go get the message out, though. And then sometimes you got Solomon goes rogue, and then it's still a good time, even when I go rogue. I'm just saying. Liz say, let the beat drop. Tell them kick rocks. Kick rocks with no shoes on. I think the sock is just a little, I know the sock is thin, but it's a little padding. I don't want no padding. I want you to kick rocks with no shoes on, no socks on. Do it that way. That way I know it's going to hurt. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, and they say we have to stay rooted in Christ. Amen. I definitely agree to that. But I clicked on the wrong one. Pepsi say, hey, show our brother and esteemed host much love and respect. Smash the like button. Thank y'all for being here and showing support. I appreciate it. Trust me. Like I say, you just tuning in. Like I say, Shannon's under the weather. I actually seen her in here a while ago. She ain't chatting, but I seen she deleted something up out of here. So she's still praying. She's probably not in there anymore, but I see she deleted something somebody said. But just keep Shannon in prayer. She's not feeling well. And I think she's not doing her live on Saturday, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta heal. Sometimes I gotta, take time off. I pray and keep going, but you gotta take time off sometime. But thank you for sharing that, Pepsi girl. Thank you. So let me get back to let me rewind. So you're back on the same page. Back to the Bible verse. I'm gonna read the next thing. So he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Talking about us. I don't know about you, but I was brokenhearted. You probably been brokenhearted, or might be currently brokenhearted. But it's telling you right here, when they say he, they're talking about God, they're talking about Yahweh. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Okay, well, look at this. We all are brokenhearted and wounded people. And most of us, or some of us, or maybe just a few of us, maybe just several of us, I don't know, searching for validation from someone else. Well, let me tell you something. If you're searching for validation from somebody else, you're wrong already. And I had to learn this the hard way. See you out there trying to do certain things to please the narcissist. Let's just call a thing a thing. You out there doing we was out there doing certain things to please somebody that doesn't show you any kind of empathy. Or they do show you, it's like a little bit. You giving them empathy on 1,000, they giving you empathy on 10. See the difference? The math not mathing. You got 1,000 and you got 10. The math not mathing. I'm just saying. So you have to understand that if you're trying to get validation from that person, you'll never get it. Nothing you can do or say is going to ever really give them where they go give you true validation for anything you do. It's not going to happen. Just listen to me. It's not going to happen. And I know we all done been there and tried. It's not going to happen. In the workplace, you think doing all this stuff for your supervisor, you know how we say kiss they butt or whatever, you think it's going to give you validation? It's not. They playing a mind game with you. I'm not saying they're narcissists because I don't know them. You know them better than I do. You know if they narcissists or if they're narcissists, they playing mind games. Even if they're not a narcissist, they still playing mind games with you. What we're trying to do, we're trying to understand the mind games and then figure out how we can still set boundaries and let them know that I'm not the one to be playing mind games with. Just saying. I'm just saying. Exactly, Miss P. She said they know you want the validation. They know you want the validation. That's why they're playing mind games with you. And like she said earlier, that's why they're trying to manipulate you. So if they know, think about it. If they narcissists, I'm talking about true, full-blown narcissists, whether they covert, overt, that's if they narcissists, self-aware, if the word narcissist is anywhere in their title, think about what I'm saying. If I don't care if it's covert, narcissist, If narcissist is in their title, like she said, they know you want validation. So they're going to continue to play mind games with you because they know that you're seeking validation. And I'll go a step further. A lot of us have tried to get closure from who? From the narcissist, which is sort of like validation. So they discard you and you running around chasing them trying to figure out why. Who cares why? Think about what I'm saying. I know it hurts, but who really cares why somebody showed you who they are? They didn't cheated on you. They discarded you. They got married to somebody else. Whatever the case is, who cares why they did it? The thing is, they did it. Maybe I'm being too hard on us. No, I'm saying, look, I'm including me. Maybe I'm being too hard on them. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe we should just sit back and try to get closure from the narcissists and go round robin with them. And 3, 4, 5 years later, we might figure out that it all been one big mind. Nope. That was a joke. That was a joke. No, this is not what we're gonna do. If I know somebody discarded me, and I know that if I know they discarded me, and I know they didn't cheated on me or they moved on, why I need closure from them? I'll wait. Anybody can answer that question. Hey, how you doing, Jessica Klein? Welcome. Y'all please hit the like button as y'all come in. We got 40 plus people in here. We doing good. I like it. Why do we need closure from this person? If we know, we already know they cheated on us. We got the video. We got pictures. We have pictures on the cell phone. We have some of us had to hire a PI because we couldn't believe it. So you got the private investigator video and pictures. We got all this stuff. So why I need to get closure from I got all this evidence. I don't need closure from that. I need to figure out my when. And what I mean by that is when I'm about to divorce them, when I'm about to leave, when I'm about to move on, when I'm about to do what I'm about to do, because I don't need closure. Okay, I'll take that back. Hold on. Let me rewind. Hold on. I got it. Okay, I do need closure. I need to close this relationship on my own. See, the reason why I say that, I'm not going to seek validation or closure from that person. I'm going to close the relationship. See this book right here? I got a little tablet right here. I'm just using it for my mouse pad. See how it open? It closes. I'm in charge of closing. The relationship is open. The relationship wide open. Everybody, in your business and all this stuff, because it's open. You done told your family what's going on. You trying to figure out how to get them back. Your family saying you shouldn't get a divorce. Your family saying you should work it out. The church telling you should work it out. Guess what? I'm in charge of the relationship. Look at this. Closed. Book closed. Relationship closed, sealed, and delivered. I don't have to open this back up to go figure out. You know what I'm saying? I can show you the book is closed. I ain't got to open this back up to go figure out why I closed that book. Because guess what? I'm the one that closed it. I know why I closed it. Because of what I just said. I closed it because my family and my business. I closed it because of the relationship, they cheating on me. I closed it because they've been beating on me. I closed it because I've been going through financial abuse. So therefore, I take the book, I close it. I ain't got to go seek closure from nobody else. Ain't that awesome? We need to stop trying to go seek closure from somebody. See, if I go seek closure from them, guess what? They gonna take the book. I'll never get the book back. Nah, you got to understand that you're in a relationship just like they are. Close the book yourself. Look, it's easy. This is the relationship. Everything I just said, all the cheating, all the heartache, all the, they done took your money out your bank account, all that's in this book right here. That's your relationship. This is your relationship right here. Remember that video you say, this is your brain on drugs? Well, this is your relationship right here in this book. In this book is your relationship. In this book is all your hurt, all your pain, your discard, the cheating, the 20 times you took them back. All that's in this, it's all in this book. But if you're in charge of the book, you go to God and really have the strength, the faith the size of a mustard seed. If you have all that, and you say it's one thing to say it, but it's a whole another thing to do it. If you really want to get your healing, close the book. You heard the noise? Boom. Shut, close, locked, sealed, and delivered. I told you I got an imaginary box. I'll put you in that box. Oh, that's a wrap. We ain't got nothing to talk about. They got a few businesses and people that's in that box. We ain't got nothing to talk about ever again in life unless God come down and tell me to open up this book. If God don't tell me to open this book gonna stay closed until Jesus come back. And it still ain't gonna get open because guess what? All that cheating, all that hurt, all that pain, it was in this book. So that's, if you look at it, if you think about it that way, I'm a visual person. So you think about it that way, all that stuff in here. All the narcissist abuse and financial abuse, all that stuff is all in this book. Close the book. But what we do is, whether you call yourself an empath or not, what we do, we go and we trying to go see, we get a narcissist the book. That's what we do. We get a narcissist the book and then try to get them to close it. I'm gonna say this again. Look, hit the rewind. We give, and I'm saying we because I'm included, we give the narcissist the book, which is our relationship, and tell them to close it. And guess what they don't do? They don't close it. That's why they get a new supply and they string you along as the old supply because the book not closed. Because the narcissist, like she said earlier, the narcissist knows that you're looking for closure. They in control. So you got to take the control from them. I'm like, nah, I'm in trouble with the relationship. This is what's about to happen. I'm about to file for divorce. I'm about to move out of this house. I ain't saying tell them. I'm just saying you work your plan. In the same book, you write down what you're about to do. And then you go ahead and close it. Boom. Game over. Mind game's over. Now they trying to figure out, guess what's going to happen? Now the reverse psychology they was doing on you, now you just revert. They're trying to figure out, okay, what Lyricist is going to do next? Lyricist then, that's not like Lyricist. That's not like Arnay to just stop calling me. She used to text me all the time and say good morning and say she loved me. And then now, just nothing. David used to talk to me all the time and send me emails. And now David ain't email. Solomon used to talk. What is going on? So I ain't saying they go try to seek you for closure because they won't, because they narcissists. But what I am telling you, it's go cross their mind like, what are they up to? And that's why I say you close the book on a relationship. And guess what? Get them moving. Get them moving. It's time to get them moving. So just say it, set it off. It's time to get them moving. You know, I like doing visuals, so it's time to get them moving. Because see, what you don't want, it's like this water. I didn't use this before, a water bottle. But see my water? I've been drinking my water. So see, it's all the way down here, as you can see. But see, once this bottle is empty, it's one or two things I can do. I can throw this bottle away, which that's what I will do, and I'll tell you why. Or I can refill this bottle. See, the narcissist wants you to empty this bottle and then take this bottle to them. Well, this is good. They want you to take this bottle to them to refill it. Guess what they're not going to do? They're not going to refill this bottle. You're going to sit there and die of thirst and starvation waiting on the narcissist to refill this bottle. Ain't going to work. But you know, see, I serve the living God. So see, I can show you something. See, this bottle, they want to play mind games. So if I empty this bottle, guess what? God go refill me. I got 2 more bottles. Matter of fact, I got 3 bottles in the refrigerator right behind. I'm in the hotel. I got 2 bottles this size. I got another water bottle that's already ready to be refilled. Matter of fact, they cold. This one not even cold no more. What I'm telling you is, if you stop playing games with the narcissists and stop letting them play mind games and stop thinking that, oh, if I leave them, you know, my life, it's going to be nothing. If I leave them, how will I find a house? If I leave them, my credit isn't good. If I leave them, you know, how will my kids and I survive? Guess what? They got millions, and I know I sound like The Rock if you ever watch wrestling, but they got millions and millions of people that went through the same thing that you done went through, whether there's narcissist abuse or whatever. They fell on rock bottom, didn't know where their next meal was coming from, didn't know where else to go live at. And guess what? Some of them millionaires and billionaires today. Some of them in charge of their own business. Some of them, they got ample supply of water bottles now, if you get the illustration on that. So they got thousands and thousands of water bottles. They ain't never got to worry about running out of water. They ain't never got to worry about opening up this book again, because guess what? They closed the book, that chapter on their life. God didn't give them a whole new book. I ain't got my other book right here. God didn't give them a whole new book, but he gave them a book that's worth reading. Like the John Eckhart book I showed y'all last week. He gave them that book. So now they sitting there like, I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock. The narcissist, yes, did you dirty, did me dirty, but I'm still standing. I'm still here. Takes a while to rebound. I can't sit there and tell you it's going to be a year or a week or none of that. I can't tell you that. But what I can tell you, put in the work and really about your healing and stop worrying about what the narcissist is doing and take the book on your life and you close it and be in control of it. Oh, it's on. It's on. Then not a narcissist sitting there thinking like, what I'm going to do? I tell you what to do. Go find a new supply. Any adjacent, I've said some of this before. No, I'm going to be set free. Y'all will come through for me and my church. Amen. Hallelujah. Y'all put some flames in the chat. That's my new thing. Just put some flames in the chat. The thing about it. If you believe that, like you said, it's one thing to say it, and you believe it. I know you believe it. Things gonna happen. That's why I did that video. If you go check out after my live, I did a little short. It was called "Do You Believe Prayer Changes Things?" Got a lot of good comments on that. The thing about it, Prayer does change things. It really does. It changes things. I mean, you put in the work, prayer changes things. You can't let the narcissist think they have that much control over you. And in some situations, that's exactly what's going on. The narcissist has that much control over us. That's why we got to go to them for closure. That's why we go tell them we leaving, and we shouldn't tell them. That's why we go tell them they're a narcissist, and you've been told time and time again not to tell a narcissist they're a narcissist. Now, if you want to tell them after you out of the house and all that, hey, more power to you. But that's why we do the things we do, because they in control of the relationship. It's time for us to take back the control. Tell them we ain't playing these mind games no more. You go to God in prayer, and I'm talking about some real prayer. Get some prayer warriors around you and start to figure this thing out and be like, nah. We ain't doing this. Miss P said a narcissist actually makes you a better person, even though it was painful. When you get on the other side of that narc, you won't look back. You got nothing to look back for. Sister said a whole thing right here. You ain't got why I'm looking back. I told y'all last week. I told y'all this before. You can't drive a car looking in your rear view. You got a big windshield in front of you for a reason. Everything is in front of you. When you lead a narcissist, everything is in front of you. It's not behind you. If it was behind you, you would still be back there with the narcissist. Obviously, it's not with you anymore. So, I mean, they're not with you anymore. So, therefore, everything is in front of you. Your blessings are in front of you. Did the narcissist refill your cup? No, they didn't. God did. They didn't refill your cup. They didn't put no water in there. They didn't put no blessing in there. Now, they'll try to, narcissists like to take credit for everything. Oh, yeah, they do. They like to take credit for everything. If it wouldn't be for me, you wouldn't have that house. If it wouldn't be for me, you wouldn't have the job you have. If I wouldn't have told, man, fool, shut up. God can take a narcissist and make them do something good. So even though you might have did that, it's only because the grace of God is why I got that job, or why I got that car, or why I got that house. Oh, it wasn't be for me, you wouldn't have got married to her. Or it wouldn't be for me, you wouldn't have got married to him. Fool, you ain't put us together. You ain't no matchmaker. I don't believe in Valentine's anyway, and a little Cupid shooting them doggone arrows. Whatever, that's all fake anyway. That's worldly stuff for a whole nother message. But my point is, they always try to take credit for something. Like, man, you didn't put us together. They ain't put your relationship together. They ain't the reason why you got that job. They ain't the reason why you get. How is it that you got well, if I wouldn't have bought you there, you wouldn't have got that car. Fool, if you wouldn't have bought me there, they got this thing called a bus system. I got other friends and family. Somebody could have bought me to get that car. Come on, let's just be real about this thing. Let's just have a conversation. Let them stop playing mind games, because everything I just said is mind game. That's all word curses and mind game. Well, if it wasn't for me, fool, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know what a narcissist is. But thank you. Thank you for showing me exactly who you are. And now that you showed me, guess what? That's what I'm about to do. On this relationship that we in, whether you my brother, sister, cousin, I'm going to take the book, close the book, close chapter, and we out of here. Get out of here. Like she said, period. Miss P say period. Nobody got time to be playing with these people, but I'm just saying you got to keep it honest. And when people start telling you everything they done did for you, why you should be thanking them? You ain't God. You trying to make yourself an idol? You want me to pray to you or something? Ain't about to happen. Not on my watch. I ain't praying to you, fool. I'm about to move on. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You is not God. You're not my God. You might be a God to somebody. You ain't my God. So get out of here. Bye. Kick rocks with no shoes on and no socks. That's what you can do. Sorry, I just went off on a little rant, but I just trying to make this make sense. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, so let's wrap this up. So we must stop underestimating people and their childish behavior. So you want to give people, we want to make excuses for why people are the way they are. Did you raise them? We want to make excuse. Well, they was homeless at one point. Okay. They were abused at one point. So was I. Probably some of y'all was abused as a child too, or even your adult. Okay, so let's cross that out. Where they went through financial hardship. So did I. I had a point in time where I had no money in the bank. So what are we talking about? It's always got to make excuses for the narcissist or somebody that's playing mind game. Well, that's your auntie so-and-so. Well, auntie so-and-so need to get her doggone life together. What is Uncle Buck? Uncle Buck need to get his doggone life together. What are we doing? I'm just saying, whatever. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. So you gotta realize that the devil is all about mind control, manipulation, and delusion. Let me see. Hold on, I just seen something pop up. Let me go back into the chat. Let's see. His heart say, I found out I'm married to a narc. It's no game at all trying to get out of this mess. Oh, we understand. I don't know if you're a brother or sister, I don't know, but we understand. Trust me, trying to get out of the situation. We go pray for you. Yeah, Lyris, I said Uncle Buck. We go pray for you because we know how it is. Anybody in this chat can tell you whether they currently went through it or coming out of it or healing 2-3 years ago, whatever the case is, it ain't gonna be easy. I can tell you that. But if you're really serious about your healing, you're really serious about really getting out of this thing, you got to put in the work. And I ain't saying I got all the answers. I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you and tell you I got all the answers. I got some of them. You can watch my videos. I got over 500 videos between shorts and lives and premieres and all this other stuff. I got videos. My wife got a bunch of videos. I mean, they got books you can read. You got to go to God and pray about this thing. You got to plan your work and work your plan. People are like, that's a dumb answer. No, it ain't. If you plan out how you about to lead this thing, like really plan, if you have the time to do it and the money and the means to do it, if you plan it out, it'll work out way much better than you just running off. Now, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. People calling me, doing my live. I already know that's a spam. That's over there in Vegas calling me, but I ain't buying no timeshare. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, do I get them calls about them timeshare? I don't want your timeshare. Leave me alone. I ain't buying no $40,000 apartment that I only see twice a year. Nope. Anyway. Yeah, so we understand what you're going through. Trust me. Yeah, sorry. God bless you, and trust me. You can do it. I promise you can do it. I thought I had seen something else. Let me see. Oh, there you go. I seen that. I Starve Narc said experience is the best teacher. It's just being that close to evil is a cringe. Yeah, it is. It make it just feel dirty and just like, man, what's going on? Warrior's life is not a walk in the park. Sure not. That's why I say I don't want yes men around me. I want prayer warriors around me. I had to become a prayer warrior myself, and I want other prayer warriors. I don't need yes men around me. I don't need them little baby prayers. I don't need that little stuff. Little prayer like when you sitting down and God bless his meal, let's eat. What? I don't need that. Nah, I need we fighting. This is spiritual warfare. These mind games and stuff I'm talking about, this all is on a spiritual perspective. Some of it is physical, but most of it is spiritual. You got people out here doing witchcraft and sorcery, voodoo and hoodoo and doo-doo and all these other dudes. And then we sitting up here just like, well, you know, it ain't that bad. It could be worse. Man, fool, it's worse. It's bad. We reached the point. Sound like I was French when I was saying we couldn't get it out. We have reached the point where it is bad. It is bad. Just like who is it? Yeah, his heart said, trying to figure this thing out. We have reached that point. It's time to go. We ain't got time for all these mind games and playing with these people and got people around you. Get rid of them people. If you got somebody always in your ear, well, you know, girl, he a good man. He cheat on you, but at least he paid for the car, man. Fool, man, look here, home girl, look here. You need to go. You got a homeboy around you, bro. She a dime piece. I let her cheat on me, man. You sound like a whole fool. So you telling me you married to this woman? I don't care what kind of dime piece she is, what she look like. I don't care how good her skin is. I don't care if she ain't got not a stretch mark on her body. If she cheating on me, you got to go. Matter of fact, I can divorce her and you can have her. I mean, because you just that dumb. I'm talking about, well, she fine. You dumb. That's what you are. You dumb. I don't even say that from experience. You got people who say stupid stuff like that. I'm like, bro, you about the dumbest person I think I didn't ever. And I don't call too many people dumb. Like, wait, what? So just because he fine, they can cheat on you and you go stay with him. Matter of fact, I was watching something the other day on TikTok. You know how you're strolling through and sometimes I hit somebody live. I didn't go into the live. I seen this dude sitting there with two women. They said they're in basically call it a throuple, but they had another name for it, whatever. He in there with the two women. They telling the reasons why they like being in the basically a throuple. They like being in there because he married to both women. I'm like, man, black people, you know, I guess it don't matter what color they are, but they was black people talking about they love. She say, yeah, she say, because we stronger together. She said, because I can't remember their names, but she's like, he said, we stronger together because when I having a down day, you know, she can pick up. He said, when it's that time of the month for me, maybe she doing good. That's what this fool was saying on live on TikTok. I was like, what? That's what you base. So y'all want to sleep with the same man. What is it in the Bible? Somebody point that out? What that verse said? I ain't got my Bible with me this time. I forgot to bring. What I got it on my thing, but what is it in the Bible that you can sleep with two women and make a throuple, and then we just gonna be hunky dory? Man, that's some mind games to a whole nother level. Let me tell you, that's on a whole nother level. But they got a lot of people out there doing this stuff. It's a man and two women, and he gonna say one thing before I went to the next thing. He said, well, I'm a man, so they allow me to be a man. I'm getting a headache talking about this. Say that again. He said, I'm a man. These two women allow me to be a man. So that way I ain't gotta cheat. Fool, you cheating on her with her. It don't matter what. Man, I wish I'd have logged into the live and yeah, I think that might be it. That might be it, Miss P. I think that might be it. That might have been the word they had up there. But I know it's called a throuple as well. Polymory, whatever. I think, yeah, it was some kind of poly something they called it. But I know it's called a throuple too when it's a man and two. Man, y'all go sit down somewhere. Thruples and polymory, whatever y'all is. Polyism, I don't know. Get out of here. But yeah, they got a lot of that going on. But again, if the dude or one of them women are narcissists, all they're doing is manipulating the other two, and they playing mind games, telling them how this is such a good idea. This is a great idea for us to do this. And she talking about how one other thing, and I'm moving on from that. She was talking about how she can build her credit. Fool, you can build your credit by yourself. Shut up and sit down somewhere. Shut your mouth. You sound stupid. I can build my credit with these other two? Man, come on, man. Did you say polyester? Let's say polyester. Poly something, I don't know. It might have been polyester. I don't know. But come on, man. That's the excuse you give me. You gonna play that mind game with me that you with these two because you can build your. I can't make this stuff up. It was on TikTok Live. I'm not making this up, man. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not making this up, man. Thank you here. So I say, God bless you and Shannon. Get well soon. Yeah, God bless you too. I'm not making this stuff up. That's what they said. After I heard that last part, I said, man, okay, that's enough. I was sitting there like, what? You can build your credit? I don't know about you, but I had built my credit by myself. I'm just saying, I didn't need a throuple. Okay, I know I'm all on time. Let me bring it back in. Let me reel it back in like a horse. Then took off running. Let me back in. I'm just telling you what. Sometimes on TikTok, you got to give TikTok breaks. Sometimes they be over there. They be over there tripping. So what I was saying is, again, the devil is all about mind control. That is mind control. What I just said, that throuple, that polyester, polyism, whatever it's called. Miss P says it's called whatever it's called. I don't know. It might be polyester. Lyrics says polyester. Confusion, exactly, on that. That's confusion over there. Watching the three people talk. If you're in a situation like that, man, get out of there, man. If you're in a situation where you're in a throuple, you didn't went too far. Drama alert. If you're in a situation where the man or the woman is cheating on you and you're married to them and they convincing you that they go change, but they've been cheating on you the last 3 years. If you're in a situation that your husband goes on trips and stays gone, and then in his phone you got all these new numbers when he come back, and then you look in there and it says, Waffle House, and you call it and the girl answer the phone and say her name's Sarah. Nah, it's all a mind game. If you with a woman and she a dime piece and you got a homeboy that says, man, you know what, I'll let her cheat on me because she fine. You might want to check your circle of friends. You need to get rid of some of these goofballs and jolly jokes you got around you. I'm just pointing out obvious on some of this stuff. I'm just saying. So if you in there with any one of these situations, and we can go on and on with these things, you might want to check it. I told you a couple weeks back, man. Look here. I think that was last week. You got to purge your phone. I did it myself. When I get y'all homework, guess what? I go do some of this stuff on my own. I purged my phone. I got rid of 40-something people last week. Sure did. Ain't talked to them in a long time. Delete. Get out of here. I ain't got to talk to you. Delete. Bye. I ain't talked to you in 3-4 years. Delete. Got some old businesses I might have worked with. I ain't talking to them no more. Bye. Get out of here. Because I ain't about that. That alert thing right there is drama. That's what that is. All right, we almost done. The devil and narcissists have very similar characteristics. Read that again. The devil and narcissists have very similar characteristics. They both change to fit the situation. Interesting. They both change to fit the situation. And y'all go catch this because I got a few things and we done, but y'all go catch this. Watch. Now remember this. I'm gonna bring it back if you don't catch it. So the devil and narcissists have very similar characteristics. They both change to fit the situation or the relationship, whatever, or the situationship, whatever you want to call it. But look at this. Look at this. Miss P, you read my stuff, Miss P in here, reading my stuff. Hey, Miss P, then you a hacker. Nah, I'm playing. You're not a hacker. She didn't got in my stuff. She put Chameleon. That shocked me. I didn't know you was gonna say that. Thank you for that, Miss P. I didn't see it. I apologize for some of the stuff. Thank you for that super sticker. Somebody else put something up. Like I said, I haven't. If I'm not on the YouTube, I can't see it. So you put something up. Forgive me. I didn't see it. But Violet, thank you for that super sticker. God bless you. May God return it to you over and over again. Let me scroll up, make sure nobody else put. Oh, somebody else did put something. My bad. Like I said, I only can see it on YouTube. I don't know why it won't pop up over here. Lolly, thank you for that super sticker. She said a thumbs up. God bless you. May God return it to you over and over again. Hopefully, I ain't getting nobody else. I don't get them scroll up so far. Let me see. I don't think I see nobody else. Okay, I don't see nobody. If you did, hey, thank you for giving. If you gave something, God bless you. Okay, let me get back because Miss P is in my stuff, and she put Chameleon up there. She laughed. Miss P didn't put Chameleon up there. I was like, that's the thing I was about to click on. Miss P didn't logged into my account. Now I'm playing. All right, let me get back to this. Let me rewind. Hold on. Let me hit my button. Okay. We're about to wrap up. So the devil and Narcissist have very similar characteristics. They both change to fit the situation. Ms. P said it first, Chameleon. So Chameleon, what is Chameleon? A person who changes their opinions or behavior according to the situation. That sound like what I just read. But I want to go a little bit deeper. Chameleon, hold on. Y'all can catch this. Hold on. Chameleon, a person who often changes his or her beliefs or behavior in order to please others or to succeed. Oh, let me see. I just seen something come through. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay, let me get back over here. Okay. Let's see. Where is the thing at? Bear with me. All right. We good. So, Chameleon, a person who often changes his or her beliefs or behavior in order to please others to succeed. Now, this is where you got to catch it. So, I'm going to read it. We're going to do like they do some of these tests where we do a review. So, let's do the review, and I'm going to see if you catch this. Watch. Hold on. Let's go all the way back. Let's rewind one more time. Hold on. Y'all little time. How you doing, Desiree Jackson? Welcome. Y'all, please hit the like button. I've been in here clowning in rare form. I guess I'm always in rare form. I don't know, but we've been in here clowning a little bit. They was in here laughing. Don't blame me, Desiree. I just got into, I don't know. It just happens. Y'all pray for me. I like it, though. I like it. Hold on, let me go back. So the devil and Narcissists have very similar characteristics. Like Ms. P alluded to, chameleons. They both change to fit the situation. So I ended up getting two definitions of chameleon. A person who changes their opinions or behavior according to the situation. And then two, chameleon, a person who often changes his or her beliefs or behavior in order to please others or to succeed. So I call it fake and phony. But I want y'all to read this Bible verse right here and tell me what you see is either different or similar. You go, let's see if you catch it. Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. What do you see different in what I just read about chameleon and Narcissist? I'll tell you, you ain't got to think about it. I'll give you the answer to the test. I'm not supposed to, I'll give you the answers. The thing is, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He is not like the chameleon. He is not changing to fit a situation. He is not going to change to fit so he can succeed. He's not a narcissist or the devil that's going to change to fit that situation. No, he's the same today. This is so good. He's the same today. Well, yesterday, today, and forever. He don't have to change. He's perfect. He's the great I am. He don't have to do none of that. The narcissist or the devil have to change to fit. They have to trick you into believing this. They have to open up these different businesses and put witchcraft and sorcery in there to get you to go in there with your kid. Disney Channel got to do these different things and hide 666s in their doggone name and all this stuff and have us watching cartoons. And now they done got so bold that they showing stuff on the cartoon. What is all that? It's all mind games. It's all a trick of the enemy. Can't make this stuff up. So again, the games the devil plays with people using narcissists, you can go to Disney, you can go to a couple of, you can go to a bunch of different things. You can go to a bunch of celebrities and see that these people are playing mind games with you. Shannon then talked about Aleister Crowley. I didn't talk about Aleister Crowley. You don't know who it is? Go look that up. Aleister Crowley. Go look that person up. Go read some of these books about, do as thou wilt and all this stuff. Shannon had mentioned this before too. Go look up some of these holidays and stuff. Now, people agree to disagree. I get it. We just go agree to disagree. I'm not telling you what holiday to celebrate and what not to celebrate. I'm just telling you what I do in my household. We don't celebrate none of the holidays. And yes, we believe they're pagan. So if you want to sit there and argue with me that it's not pagan, I don't care about you, brother or sister, whatever. If you want to put your Christmas tree up, I'm not a judge. That's not me. I'm not God. Put your 8-foot Christmas tree up. Guess what? I had one too until I learned differently. I don't put up the tree. I don't have a tree. I don't have a Christmas lights tree, none of that stuff. But what I'm telling you is, I don't let the world, like this world system, play mind games with me either, because that's all it is one big mind game. 4th of July, mind game. Christmas, mind game. Valentine's Day, big mind game. You go look at what it means something totally different. I'm just saying. Let me move on. I don't want to I got one more Bible verse and we about to wrap this up like a Christmas gift, but I don't celebrate Christmas. So James 2:24, you see that a person is justified by works and not by faith alone. So you got to show me something. If you're a so-called narcissist or a self-aware narcissist or any form of narcissist or anything like that, anything like that, and you say you changed, I don't believe your words, brother or sister. You have to show me something. You see that a person is justified by works and not by faith alone. So they faith and just they words don't see. It said about words in there. I need to see some work behind you. You gotta show me so. You gotta show or prove that you did some things and change your ways. I gotta understand that you're not playing mind games with me. I gotta understand that, you know what? Maybe they changed. That doesn't mean we're gonna be friends again, though. It just means that I know that you changed. Whoa, I didn't know that. Lolly in here dropping knowledge. Lolly say when Aleister Crowley died, his last words were, "I'm perplexed," probably because he found out at his last breath the demons he was channeling turned on him. Lolly in here dropping bombs in here. Okay, Lolly, I see you. I'm watching you. I see. Okay, I like it. That's when you say, I'm about to watch a replay, but wanted to still stop by and say hello to, hey, thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button, you ain't hit it. You can share it out too right now, and you can watch the replay as well. Y'all can watch, your friends can watch it together. I don't know. But yeah, these people, these games that the devil play, you have to understand. I'm about to wrap up. We're about to pray and get about here. You have to understand that these things, they happen, and these people play mind games with you, whether they at work, family, whatever. And then they try to trick you, or they try to manipulate you, or they try to gaslight you. All these words, you don't know them. You can watch my video. I got videos on it. They try to do all these different things to continue playing mind games with you. Now, I know in the title I have that, the devil uses narcissists, but he uses regular folk too. Let's just be honest. He try to use Christians and everybody. If he can trick them, he does. So don't get focused just on the word narcissist. You might have somebody by you that go to church every Sunday and faithful and all that, and the devil and try to use them too. Not saying he will, but he gonna try. Especially if their armor is weak or their faith is not as strong as yours, or maybe they're going through something and the devil, he can trick them. And y'all get what I'm saying. It's breaking news right there. Sorry about that. So understand that all these things that we've been through, whether it's narcissistic abuse, physical abuse, mental, financial, a mama that didn't love us, a daddy that don't love you, you never seen your daddy before, your cousins, the whole family turned their back on you, the whole family started a smear campaign on you, you got fired from your job because people don't like you because of the way you dress, people don't like you because you pretty, they don't like you because you black or white or whatever it is. All these situations, it all comes down to the devil playing mind games and using somebody, whether they narcissists or not, to do his bidding. But you have to understand that when you serve the living God, that when you serve Yahweh, you got to understand that all this stuff that you're going through, or all the stuff that you done lost, if it's a car, house, whatever, that's all material stuff, and it can be replaced. And then it's going to be better than what you had before. But see, if you don't believe that, if you don't pray that, if you don't seek that and ask God, I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you much about your situation because I don't know everybody's situation, but you know your situation. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all have a testimony. If we really was to sit here and go through testimony, y'all have one. But you have to get these people out of your life. I'm going back to the whole purge thing like I talked about a while back. You have to purge your phone. You have to purge your friendships. You have to purge your family. You have to get rid of certain people that's really not rocking with you like that. Because see, when God do start to bless you, when things start to happen, when you get that new house and that new car or new husband or a new wife and things start to take off, those same people that you got in your phone that never talk to you, or your phone gonna be ringing off the hook. You'll be getting text messages from Uncle such and such you ain't talked to in 6 years. And you're trying to figure out why. I'm telling you right now why. Because basically they leeches. When I say leeches, you know, the little black, little ugly thing, they try to suck your blood when they get stuck. I always seen on the Rambo movies and movies like that. My point is, they just energy vampires. They might not be narcissists, but they trying to benefit off your success. That's what I want to say. So no matter if you come into money, you become rich or famous, or you just, you know, you well off, you just doing good for yourself. These people want to come around and then say, oh, lyricist didn't made it, you know what I'm saying? Our rap career going off, and now they want to run over there and got their hand out. It's just like I showed y'all when I closed the book earlier. All I'm doing is giving you a high five. I ain't putting no money in your hand. I give you a high five. Boop. Like, man, I thought you was gonna give me some money. Who told you that? So you think that, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pray I'm gonna get out of here. So you think that my hard work, well, I'm gonna rewind before that. Hold on, let me rewind. So you think that my struggles and my life and going through narcissistic abuse and all these things that I've been through, whether it's physical, mental, emotionally, financially, whatever, and trying to learn that and come out of that and you know, hit the wall and get back up and, you know, get knocked down, but get back up again. You think all this stuff I went through, I'm about to turn around and just let you live off of me? Nah, I ain't built like that. I mean, I'll help you out in certain situations sometimes, but I just can't help you like that. And the reason why I can't is because maybe God trying to show you something like he was trying to show me. So if I interfere with that, and Shannon and I didn't talk about this before, if I interfere with that, you see what I'm saying? That's gonna mess up my blessings. And I don't know about you, but I ain't about to mess up my blessings. I worked hard to get to where I'm at. So I'm not gonna let you live off of me and nah. Like, oh, day I love it. He should say, Mr. Miss, let me hold something. Bye, Felicia. Negative. I hit the wrong one. I ain't want to hit that one. That's this one. That was a good one. Oh my goodness, man. Man, look, I enjoyed y'all tonight. This was good. I seen you, Pepsi girl. Lyrics to say, what you say? She say, show ain't. I think not. If you ain't learned nothing else about this video, you might have to watch this one again because I went a few different ways. But the whole point I was trying to make is people, narcissists, whether they're narcissists or not, the devil send people in your life to play games with you and try to use you, abuse you, and then basically discard you. And then here it is, we sitting there trying to figure out how to fix the relationship. Well, if you think about it this way, the relationship never really was a relationship because the person that came to you was sent maybe by the devil. Then you begin to understand that this was a game from jump anyway. It was all mind games. It was never about falling in love with you and buying a house with a white picket fence. It was about throwing you off your course, throwing you off your destiny. That's what it was about the whole time. I don't care if you was with them for 3 years or 30 years. It doesn't matter. The point you got to understand, like, well, they was with me for 6. I don't care how long they was with you. Just you got to get it through your head, just like I did. They never loved you. They showed you a form of love. See, you can show somebody different aspects of love and not be real love. That makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. Because see, just because, how can I say this? Just because they always there. Hey, Stephanie Burt, just because they always there and you're able to talk to them and they got a good listening ear. That don't mean they love you. That just mean they got to get a good listening ear. Just because they take you on trips and pay for everything and post it on social media, that don't mean they love you. That just mean maybe you they what they call it, the trophy wife if you're a woman. Maybe you're the trophy husband if you're a man. I'm just being honest. I'm not even being funny right now. I mean, think about what I'm saying. So you have to understand that the situation with a narcissist doesn't dictate how the rest of your life is going to go. It's just something that happened. A decision was made. We made a decision to get with this person, and it didn't turn out like we thought it was supposed to. And that's okay. But we can rebound from this. And I'm saying because we all have to put forth work and work on our healing, and we can rebound from it. Trust me, we can. Now, if you're not willing to put in the work, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I can sit here and talk about narcissist abuse and healing until I'm blue in the face, which I'm not going to do, but I could. And then if you're not going to put in the work, that's falling on deaf ears. I might as well not even say anything. We might as well not have these lives every Wednesday. We might not have we might as well not have none of these teachings or none of this stuff. We all might as well just get off of YouTube and just figure out it. But that's why these videos are here. That's why we teaching. That's why Shannon teaches and Joy teaches and that's why we do these things, because we're trying to figure out. Well, we're not trying to figure out. We're trying to help others. We're trying to help ourselves, but then we're trying to help others because we see people ask us questions. They're going through narcissism abuse. You can tell people that really want help. Now, I'm not saying just go and watch my videos, go help you. It's part of it, but they'll start asking questions. They start coming around TikTok and asking questions. Some of them will book a life coaching. When they're really serious, they'll book a life coaching class with you. And I'm like, okay, maybe they really want to talk, but you just want to ask me questions just to ask. I'm like, I'll help you a little bit, but this is still a business. So I don't want you playing mind games with me either. Just like you don't want me going on your job, or they don't want me going on her job, just eating up a cake and be like, well, I'll pay you later. Now you got to pay for that. Like, I know you're my brother, but bro, you got to pay for these cakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And I know they might give me a free cake. I'm just saying, but you get what I'm saying. You can't just show up at somebody's business and be like, well, you know, I'm gonna do this. Not if it's just their business. Now, if I wasn't a certified life coach and I wasn't charging for that or nothing like that, then yeah, I would just give free game. But my point is, and I think other people's point is, we give a lot of free game on YouTube all the time. So if you needed a life coaching service, you're gonna have to pay for that part. Don't play mind games with me, because then I'm sitting there looking at you with the side eye like, come on, brother. Come on, sister. So, you know, that just, all they say is a butter shortage. You know what? She says a butter shortage. Let me turn off this thing. Let me make this bigger. Man, thank y'all for being here. God bless you. If you gave tonight, I think I caught the 2 people that gave. Thank y'all for giving. Thank y'all for sowing a seed of time. Thank y'all for sowing a seed of chat. If you laughed a little bit, which I think we all laughed a lot, thank y'all for laughing with me. And you know, thank y'all for praying for Shannon as well, as she healed. And then, you know, pray for me as I drive home tomorrow. I'm gonna get up probably around 6, 7 o'clock and then drive home from where I'm at. And yeah, so I'm about to get off of here. Drink some more of this water, probably drink another bottle, take me a shower, and lay down somewhere and give me some shut eye so I can you know what I'm saying? Lolly say eggs are $6 at Publix. Ooh, I like Publix. I've been where else was it? In Florida, I think it was. Yeah, it was Florida. I went to a few Publix. I like Publix. But yeah, they kind of expensive. Now everything expensive right now. You're right. You're right. So if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. We about to pray so we can get out of here. Again, thank y'all. It's always awesome, you know, every time we go live. Hey, how you doing, Irene? I ain't gonna mess up your last name. I want to say it's Brodeshay, but I might be totally off. It might not even be Irene. I don't know. Let me see. You got that little thing over the E. Let me see. Let me put that up there. Hold on. I ain't trying to message it. I'm just saying you got that little thing. I see it is over that E. Might not be Irene, might be Irenea. So I don't know. I don't want to mess with your name, but you. Thank you for being here. Am I saying your name right or even close? I hope I'm close. I don't like messing up people's names. That's why I'm trying to say. I don't know. That's Brodeshay, Irene, Irenea. I don't know, but thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for all just joining in. God bless you. Always awesome to spend time with y'all. And let me pray so we can get up out of here. Hold on. Before we get out of here, hold on. That's my side. I like that one. Actually, it fits with what we be doing over here. I mean, we'll be over here cracking up and stuff, but hey, it fits. Let me read it. Let me see. Ms. P said, another amazing live. Thank you for sharing your time and words of encouragement. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You're welcome, and thank you for being here. God bless you. Hey, she said I said it. So I said it right. I got one right. I be messing up some names sometimes. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I never seen you before. You're probably a new subscriber. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We actually cut up and act up every Wednesday, to be honest with you. But it's always a good time. It's a good time around family. It's a safe space. We try to block out, lurks and haters, and when people come around and try to do stuff, we try to keep them, out. Hey, how you doing, Chosen? Welcome. So we try to keep those people out. So subscribe to the channel. Check out a couple of my videos, you know what I'm saying? And just, see if you like it, and, if you want to stick around. And then next time I live, I don't think I'll be live next Wednesday. I think I'm going to do an upload. But next time I'm live, you might want to log in early because, be in here cutting up, So thank you for being here. God bless you. Yeah, I had fun tonight. Tonight was a good night. Very good night. All right, y'all, let's pray so we can get out of here. God, just want to come together tonight, just praying, just saying thank you, Heavenly Father, for everybody coming through and just, just sharing and lifting up brothers and sisters and understanding their situations and praying for one another. We want to pray for Shannon and lift her up as she deal with a ailment. We're not even calling it a sickness. It's an ailment that she heals quickly, and she's back 120%, after, the prayers and everything she's going through, that she's back, our sister is back. I want to pray that she gets her rest and lay down like she's supposed to. If not, I'm gonna get my daughter on it, but I know that's not part of the prayer, but you know what I'm saying. So we just want to pray for her and just make sure that she is healing. Anybody else that's dealing with any kind of ailment or sickness or illness, whatever, I want to pray for you as well, that if you're dealing with something, one thing, make sure you go get help. When I said that, make sure you go to the doctor. Sometimes we try to do these home cures, and then it's not strong enough. You got to go to the doctor and get maybe something a little bit stronger. But you pray that you go to God and pray and make sure you're doing things right. So we just want to say thank you, all for being here. And then you're dealing with anything, make sure that we praying for one another. And I just want to pray for everybody that's in here, everybody that's represented in this chat, all the families that's represented in this chat. And then also praying that we also, like I mentioned earlier, that we reach out through a text or a phone call and reach out to our loved ones, maybe, the ones that we still talking to that we haven't heard from in a while, and just see, kind of what their mental state is. They might be smiling on Facebook, or maybe they're dealing with inner demons and things that's going on in their relationships or just themselves. So let's make sure we check on one another, through time, text or phone call or even email if we have to. So I just want to say thank each and every one of you again. We want to pray for, our world leaders and different people, all these people that's making all these decisions and, about what's going on, whether they presidents or governors or whatever, their position are. Still pray for these people. Some of these people are, actually believe in Yahweh and understand, what's going on and trying to do what's right. So let's make sure we praying for them that, they doing what's right and continuing to move forward and doing things, that Yahweh wants them to do things. So I thank every one of y'all each and every week for just, subscribing and coming out and, hanging out with us, because it takes a whole tribe to, especially with newcomers coming in, so other people can understand that they're not alone. So I'm thankful that y'all come out, y'all share some of y'all testimonies, and people understand, y'all interact, so that way we understand, okay, look, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that's dealing with this type of abuse, or I'm not the only one that just learned about a narcissist. So it's good that more people come around. So I'm praying over this channel that we continue just to grow. And it's not about the numbers. It's growing and just reaching more people, because more people need to know about narcissist abuse. More people need to be taught about narcissist abuse, but not just taught about it, need to be able to heal and learn from it, and learn how to, that the discard is not all about them, but it's about, us healing. No matter if we discard the narcissist or the narcissist discards us, we need to understand that, it's all about us getting our healing either way. Because at the end of the day, we got to work on ourselves. That's getting a closer relationship with God. That's, understanding, kind of what's going on, with the decisions that we made in a relationship, and then we can be a better person, for this. So I'm praying that we continue to work on our healing, continue, bringing people, and telling people, about narcissist abuse, and maybe you can find somebody that's dealing with it, and you can show them the way and be like, hey, man, do this, this, and this, and read these books. So that's what it's all about. It's all about us teaching, learning, and growing together, because I learn from you as well. I mean, I read some comments, and I be learning stuff that I never heard of. So I thank each and every one of y'all. So we ask this and many other blessings in your son Jesus' name. Amen, amen, and amen. Thank y'all again, like I said, for being here. Y'all are awesome as usual. Let me read a couple comments. And they say, help us, Holy Spirit, heal us, Jehovah Rapha, by the power of Yeshua. I declare healing in this room for your glory, God. Amen. 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 I don't know why I didn't turn that fan. I had a fan on the whole time. Didn't turn the fan on. But again, thank y'all for being here. Always awesome. Desiree say, amen. We thank you for healing, strength, and a quick recovery in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Man, again, thank y'all for being here. Always a pleasure to be around y'all. Trust me, it always is. I'm trying to get back to my thing, but it ain't. There you go. Always is. So before we get out of here, we gotta hit it. We gotta hit a couple things first. There's one of them. Where is it? One. What other one? And after that, I have to say, let me see, what's that? Yeah, if you're not following me on TikTok, man, follow me on TikTok. Yeah, follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook. I'm not on there as much, but on Instagram as well. It's Faith-Based Workplace on all of them. Again, I gotta say this too. Are you looking, to move to Houston or somewhere around Texas, and you're looking to buy a house or rent a house? I'm a real estate agent as well, so you can reach out to me. To be on the real estate side, But yeah, reach out to me. Even if you're moving somewhere around the country, I can sometimes help you. Well, not sometimes I can help you find a real estate agent, and yeah, still help you in the process of moving and stuff. You got questions about that? Buying a house is a big ordeal. Probably one of the biggest investments you're gonna make. So a lot of people don't know, some of the deals they can get, especially right now, interest rates and end of the year and all these other stuff. I can tell you right now, I did a real estate class for y'all that was in there. Good class. I'm gonna do another one. Probably a couple this upcoming year, 2023. I'm gonna break it down, because this one was longer. I talked about credit, talked about refund. I talk about all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna break it down and probably pick one aspect and do it. But yeah, if you're looking for a real estate agent, reach out to me, and maybe we can do some business together and figure out something. If you're an investor, some of y'all want to invest in some properties and stuff, we can do that too. So it'd be cool to get with one of y'all and actually work with y'all. And if you're an investor and buy some property and stuff like that. So I want to do that at some point. I'm gonna do some investing myself at some point, God willing. But again, she said our last sample on my old track. Okay. So yeah, so either way, keep praying for one another, check on your brothers and sisters and your family and stuff like that. You never know what people's mental state at, and yeah. Let me show y'all this before I get out. You want a Knuckle You Buck shirt and all this? Got the hoodies too. I'm gonna wear my hoodies at some point. I'm gonna do a recording. It don't look like that picture, I can tell you that. It look way better in person. So I'm gonna wear my hoodie so you can see it, or I might get Shannon to help me take a picture whenever I get back home and take a nice picture of it, and then I can put it up and then you'll be able to see it. So this is all on my website. Let me put this down. You gotta promote yourself whenever you can. That's all I got to say. Whenever you can. So I use the opportunity to do that. So you got the hoodies, you have the t-shirts, Parental Alienation is Real. You have this t-shirt, Narcissist Abuse Survivor, and then we also have obviously the Knuckle You Buck t-shirt as well. So either way, you can get that on the website if you want to order that. So thank y'all again for rocking with me and being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you shared the video out, man, thank you. Trust me, I appreciate it. God bless y'all, and we will see you next time. All right, y'all. See y'all next Wednesday, probably on a premiere or something like that. But I will see y'all sometime throughout the week. And thank y'all for commenting on the video too. Trust me, I appreciate that when y'all commenting on the videos and throughout the week. It's appreciated. It does something with the algorithm as well. So yeah, they say y'all stay warm. Right. They have tornado warning and all this stuff out here where I was at. So I was like, well, let me make sure I buckle down and be safe. So all right, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. God bless y'all. God keep y'all, and we will see you.
Mhm.